Are you going in the algae? Yay! Hi! Who can impress anybody with building $1 million business in 90 days nowadays? I will create $1 million social enterprise. It's too small of a goal. I want to make it like a big thing. We're gonna build a quadrillion. Yes, quadrillion. We started, and so here's the idea. They're gonna follow me during those 90 days. We are in Tulum, Mexico, and here's the challenge. In the next 90 days, I will create $1 million social enterprise, or else I will cut my hair, and it's quite long now. I've been growing it for years. I'm also going to make a social post saying that I failed at my mission. Where's the algae today? There was so much sargassum on the beach like for the last couple of weeks, and today there's almost nothing. It's beautiful. So here's the challenge, and we're not gonna stop at that, because who can impress anybody with building $1 million business in 90 days nowadays? Now, I've never done it before. I've never done it myself. The most I've done, I realized, like 20K in a month, just because I sold stocks I had bought earlier and made a big profit on them. But I've never built a business that size. I've started building many businesses, but then realized running businesses is not my cup of tea. So now we're gonna get other CEOs to do it, and we're gonna do this with $0. So can we do it? I think we can. I think we can, and I know we can, because we're building this for a better world. And this time, this energy has come. I have a lot of ideas, and to be quite honest with you, well, we've kind of started that like a week ago with the interns I have for the summer, for the foundation we just started for children. So we started, and so here's the idea. So if you want to remove a week from the 9 days, because we already started brainstorming ideas to start a business, and the idea came from what you see on the beach right now, that normally smells like rotten elephant poo, but with no elephants around. So with this business, this base, so this is the foundation, the $1 million business in 90 days, which technically has been done before in the show. I think it was the Undercover Billionaire or something like that. I don't know if they even achieved it. Maybe in season 2 with whatever his name was, Grant Cardone, I think. But I don't know. I don't know about the business. But I know it was not about New Earth energy. It was done with like the old ways of doing business. And now we're building the New Earth together in the new ways. You're gonna see some crazy ideas that we have. Now this morning, because I had the idea for this video, like doing a 90-day challenge for it, last night at like 3 or 4 a.m. with this $1 million enterprise, we're gonna build a quadrillion. Yes, quadrillion. Like this is the foundation of a $1 business, which exists. I think there's that amount of money in the world, maybe, but now we're transitioning to the New Earth. So essentially, we are together from visions I've had and dreams, and that many of you out there have received too, because I thought a lot of people say, like, we're ready to shift to step into the kingdom of God, essentially. And now, my wife has channeled wealth codes for the New Earth. And so she's going to be the sponsor, non-sponsor of the video, because of those 90 days, because we're not going to ask her for money. She's my wife. And we're starting with $0. So how can we build this with $0? We'll see along the way if people want to contribute, if we can make some sales. I don't know how it's going to be yet. Yay! Are you going in the algae? Yay! Hi! Hi! Wow, look at that. So this kind of smells, but the problem with the algae, now I'm jumping from one conversation to the other. Let's stick to the plan for now, and then we'll talk about the algae. And how like the first business will be built around the algae, which I believe is like a gold mine. People see like waste or like what seems like poo on the beach, gets the tourists, gets the hotels empty that are on the beach, because nobody wants to smell the stink of it. Even if the whole beach is clean in the morning, in the afternoon it's still packed. That's how we're gonna build the first business. We did some research during the week with the interns. Unfortunately, one announced to us yesterday or 2 days ago that he's for personal reason he's got to leave us for the summer, and so now there's one intern left. And the meeting we were supposed to have this morning with a seamstress, because we're going to be building clothes made of the fiber of the algae, and we don't even know if it's possible yet. I've seen some research, like there's some people in Mexico that are researching the algae bricks for building that are resistant to earthquakes, so that's amazing. 98% algae or something in the video I've seen, so that's amazing. It can make biofuel, so is this energy from the future? I think it would certainly be better than like lithium batteries that are quite toxic for the environment. But is it sustainable? It's something that we'll research. But there are other energies in the new Earth in the future. And so, where was I going? Yeah, and we're gonna work with the other textiles like weeds, plants that grow like weed that don't require fertilizer or chemicals to chase the bugs away. Plants that grow like so fast, like bamboo. I've seen some in Mexico here. It grows all around the earth, like in the center of the earth, all around. So we can grow bamboo there. Now this will be another business, is the New Earth Resources, where we're gonna grow the textiles, the organic plants give those textiles. And so bamboo, hemp, flax, which makes the linen, the cotton, organic cotton. We want to go back to wearing natural fibers. Like this is, I think it's cotton, 100% cotton. Don't know if it's organic, but it breathes better. It's better for your skin, it's better for your health, because like all those synthetic textiles like spandex and like whatever, they're not good for your skin, they're not good for your health, is what I'm being told. My wife, who's channeled those weld codes, and she started the chain like for 33 weld codes for the New Earth. And I'll put it, like, I don't know the link by heart, but I'll put it, we'll give that to you for free. Put it on the screen right now in the description, and then you can join. And those are very 33 powerful codes. We're on day like 17 now, and at the end she's gonna put the whole playlist for you to watch. So even if you join late, you can get access to those codes. They're powerful, and like the first one that she gave me before it started, so essentially just before we took the flight for Tulum, for Cancun, from Canada, we were flying from Halifax in Nova Scotia to Cancun, and then drove from Cancun to Tulum. The first general idea she told me is like, you can step in the kingdom of God right now, and God has infinite abundance, and like this is where I've been stepping in my heart and seeing my dreams and my visions, and now I'm getting all those downloads and all this energy that's really being inspired by Tulum. There's a lot of development going on around. I've seen some ones that I would consider not very pretty, because they're done in the old energy, where like even though it's a master plan village development, well, they cut all the jungle. It's like everything is cut now. It's like pavement, roads, and condos and buildings, and that's a new development. And that's the first one we went and checked with the baby, and I thought it was interesting. Went to talk to the people there. We only spoke Spanish, so after just like 2 days here, my Spanish was a little rough. It's getting much better now, 3 weeks after. But I saw like what is done, like to create, let's say, maximum profit per square per acre of land. I haven't heard many people know what it's going to be. I've heard a friend was talking about it yesterday. He was talking about like in the New Earth, people will trade, but like right now we're trading money for a service or to buy something, right? And if you trade in the future, like what if you have like tons of chickens and you have lots of eggs, but then you want to trade it for a boat, for example? Well, then like the guy who has the boat needs a lot of eggs. Like you got to make sure they need a lot. So it's a little complicated. So we'll see how in the New Earth the currency. But I have an idea, and I'll share it with you tomorrow. So make sure you subscribe to the channel so you keep up with the journey. So babies, like tourist to Mexico thingy is not over. So we were both covered. So now did a quick clean, and now we'll go home for a shower. Okay, so yesterday was kind of a miss. Like we had to put the day on hold for my baby and make sure that she was all right. And today she's better, and now we have the nanny at home for a couple hours. So we got time to I got time to make a video. So happy new day. You know what I realized yesterday? It's that the challenge that we set ourselves for, like make a $1 million social enterprise in 90 days. Even though I've never done it before, I feel like it's too small. It's too small of a goal, and we want, like I want to make it like a big thing, and for that, rather than 90 days, let's bring it up to 5 years, but let's bring the number way up of how we're gonna build a business. So I feel, well, I thought 10 years to build a $quadrillion business, which is like most money on earth, like bring it to the new earth, towards the kingdom of God. But we don't need, like I was praying about that, and we don't need, God's got infinite abundance for us. And so we don't need to take the money from the old earth to bring it to the new earth. We can just create it. God's abundance, God's wealth is already there. So we just need to create it and build a new earth together, like you and I, because together we're so strong. And now somehow, just by having those thoughts, people have started to reach out to me, and like it's completely unrelated, but somebody said, hey, I want to help you make videos. We didn't even this 5-year challenge and didn't even announce it, and now there's already someone offering their help to edit the videos, and we'll see about that, but it looks promising. And then somebody else was messaging me about her foundation and providing menstrual pads to all the to girls in Africa, in like 4 or 5 countries, and I thought this was a great idea, but this is not like the cause that we're doing. Like for us, it's about children, yes, about providing the resources, the funds that the children need to like have ideas for the future of a planet. And I think I didn't even finish talking about that yesterday. So the New Earth Children's Foundation goal is, because we know that the children are the leaders of tomorrow, but today they can lead us into the new earth, and they know what's best for humanity, like they did at that round table. So there's many ways for that, and I know the children will have a lot of ideas too, so we want to fund their ideas. So like the children will be essentially responsible for like will be like our board of advisor for humanity, and they will be like leading the research and development, because they'll have ideas, maybe inventions, and then we'll see, we'll fund it so that with the foundation to see what we can do. And pollution, I think, was another one. So and I personally spent 2 years before cleaning forests and creeks and beaches and around the greater Toronto area, and I made videos about it, and somehow those videos, they spread a little bit around the world and inspired people around the world to do the same. People were sending me videos or pictures of them doing it because they saw me do it. So this is what is happening now, and I just have a meeting with our intern and the woman from the college leading the internship program in 3 minutes. 3 minutes, maybe 2 minutes now. So let's keep it at that for now. We'll talk very soon. Okay, so I don't know where I was in my story, but meeting with the college teacher or whatever, the one responsible for the interns, was great, and I have a lot of good things to say for our intern. So that was great. We have a car because we rented a car when we were in Mexico, so we can go meet a lot of people, so that's awesome. I mean, I biked across the country, like if I needed, I'd take a bike, but with the baby it's a little tougher. So let's do with the car. I have the baby that's with me most of the time. Okay, now's the next day. Now's the next day, and I'm gonna try this on. We're going to find statues. But this will really get me to embrace my large nipples. Okay, it's cool, but it feels weird in the back with the like poncho thing. It was just the sticker in my back that was not feeling it. It's not about this. But then am I ready to like walk around? I don't know. So I found a cool one on mannequin outside, and I asked just for it to, it's 100% cotton, which we like. So there was like bird poop on it, on the shoulder, so we got a good negotiation going. Hey, cool. So for 400 pesos, that's a pretty good deal. Because I think, she said it was worth like 2,900 pesos. And now, because it was on sale outside, and now that like, just add a bit of a negotiation for the bird poop. That was somewhere on the shoulder. Okay, so let's think about it. Oh, I can put a nice necklace that a friend, an artist from South Africa gave me, that we met in Nova Scotia. To do a shameless plug, and so that's a mannequin that's got more abs than me, where there was bird poo on the shoulder. So we got a good deal. And so I got a couple pieces at the boutique next door, and that you'll see on the screen. And now we're gonna go see the beach. Wow! Look behind me. It looks like nothing, something. Inside the statue from under, look at all the plants. They're growing like vertical farming compartments. So there's soil in there, and then the plants growing down, and then the tubes are feeding them water. And this principle of vertical farming is something that we can do for permaculture gardens. I've seen when I was visiting years ago at like the Forbes Impact Investor Summit or whatever I went when I was like a social investor, and we visited a farm that was doing like vertical farming and like so organic culture in a town. Like it's amazing what you can build. And look at the beautiful statue. I believe this is Mother Earth. I believe. I didn't read the sign. Let's go check it out quickly. Ven a la luz, the connection with ourselves. And I read very fast, and I'm not one to go in a museum and read signs. Just made it to the beach, and look at that. There's not that much algae, but like look at the waves, they're brown. That's all the algae in the water. And so we can make clothes out of it, and bricks and biofuel and skincare products and like so much. It's amazing. It looks like gold. People think it's trash and it's disgusting because it smells like elephant poo without the elephants. But it's amazing. No?
How do you know what elephant poo smells like?
Have you ever been to a zoo?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it smells like. See you soon. Hey, smile for the camera, baby. Hey, it's Guillaume after editing. So it's almost been a month since we recorded this video that you just saw, and I was just praying because I was like, why am I so frustrated that it's taking so long to finish the edits and make it the way you've seen it? And we spent like my editor and we spent a lot of hours putting this together, and then there's computer problems and problems with like that I saw. Like I wanted to be perfect for you guys, and now I was just like, and then this morning I finally get the video out with that's good, and then I'm like, I'll just finish it myself and do like the final edits that I can, and then I can't load the file on my phone, and then I can't and then it doesn't work. And then I managed to do it with the video editor on my phone. I can open it, but it's all like laggy and glitchy. And then I do the edits. I download it. It takes like an hour, 30 minutes just to download on the phone. And then at the end, while it finished converting the file, it says, there was an error, like try again. And I'm like, oh my God. So I just went out. I left the phone there, tried to download it again. And I left. And we went for breakfast with my wife and Boo Boo. And then I was praying about it, And like I'm praying to God, like, why am I so frustrated that this is taking so long? And I wanted this video out to you so that we can release the other ones that I filmed as well. And God told me this in my heart. Like, we are making this video with the love in our hearts for humanity, for all of you guys out there. So there's no way, there's no place to be frustrated. Like, it's all happening on divine time. And God's telling me, like, maybe something has to happen before we can release this video into the world. And it's not in my control, so I gotta say I'm sorry. And I told my my editor, like, I'm sorry, like, I was frustrated in the end, because I tried to be patient this whole time, but like, I'm really excited. I'm like a kid. I wanted it out there like a month ago. So I would like be one day of editing and then out. I know it took like a month, and I want to say I'm sorry, because I know we got to do this with love, and it's not in my control. If there's been delays, it's because God has planned for it. So now, and now while I was just praying, God told me you got to record one more piece to the video, and this is what you're seeing right now, is that as I offer to give 50% of the profits from my books, from my novels, I resell TV rights, movie rights, for the Children's Foundation, the New York Children's Foundation that we created. Well, I also had not even conceived or thought that we also need to offer 50% of the profits from this channel, from like ad revenue and stuff like that we'll get from my channel that I've been trying to grow for years, and it's not monetized yet. But I know with this series it's gonna be, so I got a plan right now. I gotta tell you right now. So when you subscribe to this channel, when you like the videos, when you share them, the ad revenue that we'll get, I'll give at least half to the Children's Foundation and the projects that we're creating with the New York collaboration. So we're all in this together, my friends. And not only do I want to give you 100 microshares, well, you'll see that in the next videos that are coming, because now it's been like over a month that I've recorded, and things are gonna change rapidly. You won't believe in the next videos that you're gonna see. So you want to make sure you're subscribing, because we're all in this together. And know that you're clicking the subscribe button is going to make a difference, because this is going to contribute as well to the projects that we have in the Children's Foundation. So like huge things coming, I promise you. Like even in the next week that you're going to see is massive what happened just in the first day. So imagine in the first week, and imagine next month. Things are picking up rapidly, my friends, and I love you all.